Dog, I'm a man, but I can't just hold this again. It's really unfortunate that the woman that I want to marry, we just went for genetic testing, and they told us that we cannot marry, owing to the fact that she's AS and I'm AS. I've tried to show that this thing. Some of the counselings I've received from friends, they told me that there's nothing that we can do about it, that it's better that we split. And I can't leave my dog. I cannot leave my dog. There's nothing we can do. So doctor, I want to know, is there nothing we can do? I don't want to, I love my fiancé so much. If I don't marry, I will die. Please, just help me. I'm actually very sorry to hear that, Mr. Damu. Now, your condition is not one that cannot be remedied. You have about 3 options that you have to pursue. But like I said earlier, it really depends on you, what you want to do. Now, the first option is what we call pre-implantation genetic testing. Now, in this scenario, the normal aspect of conception is not utilized. Rather, in vitro fertilization is utilized, whereby your sperm cell and that of the egg of your wife is gotten and fertilized in the lab. Now, prior to implantation is the condition whereby the fertilized egg is taken into the womb of the woman. Prior to fertilization, some genetic tests will be conducted. Now, the aim of the test is to check whether the embryo that was produced via the IVF has the effect of sickle cell disease. If it is there, the fertilized embryo will be terminated in the lab. But if it's not there, then they go ahead and implant the baby into your wife's womb, and you go ahead to have a baby that does not have sickle cell disease. Now, the second option is what we call chorionic villus sampling. Now, this is done between 10 weeks to 14 weeks of pregnancy. In this scenario, your wife achieves conception via the normal pathway of sex. However, between 10 to 14 weeks, some cells are gotten from the fertilized embryo. Now, those cells are tested for the genetic aberration of sickle cell disease. If it is there, the baby will be terminated, but if it's not there, you can go ahead and have your baby. That's the second option. Then the last option is what we call amniocentesis. And this condition is done mostly between 15 weeks to 18 weeks of pregnancy. It's still the same procedure whereby some amniotic fluid are taken from the amniotic cavity of the pregnant woman. Now, when the amniotic fluid is tested for the same genetic aberration, if it is there, still the baby will be terminated. But if it's not there, then you go ahead and give birth to your baby. Now, in the Western world, these are some of the modalities, and because they don't have any issue with abortion and abortion laws, they have laws that they encourage such practices. So these scenarios are very well broadcasted there, but here in Africa, it's not really that very much known amongst people here in Africa. So now some of the hindrances we have is religious belief. So you have no issue with abortion or killing a baby, you can proceed to do that. But if you have issue with that based on your religion, then I would advise not to proceed. Then secondly, another issue is the psychological trauma, because we have some conditions whereby the woman did all these things. They did CVS, chorionic villus sampling, and for the 4 of our babies, none of them had sickle cell disease. She's a very lucky woman. She went ahead to carry the baby. But we've had conditions that our first 3 babies were all sickle, and all of them were terminated.